you, Rashid from Lagos. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Who else is here? By the way, guys, the link you used to join us today, I'd like you to go and share with your friends and your loved ones. Tell them the Eagle is here. Tell them we started the last day of this particular class. And so, very, very important that you Oluwafemi from Lagos. I can see you all and thank you. So share the link that you used to join today's show. And for those of you joining on social media, I'd like you to share the link as well. Invite all your friends, invite all your loved ones, share, share, share. Get everybody in here. I don't want anybody to miss. I remember a lot of people were on my neck after yesterday's show. Even today, people asking, what time is today's show? I missed yesterday's show. It was so painful. I couldn't believe I missed it. So I don't want anybody to miss today's show. More importantly, like I told you, this is the last day for this 2-day series. I don't know when next we're going to do this training. So, Samuel from Enugu, good to see you. As you're joining us, tell us your name and the city you're joining us from. Also, those of you on social media, your name and the city you are joining us from. Who else is here? Okay. Your name and your city. And remember, share this video at least 20 times on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, across all social media platforms. And those of you here on the webinar call, you can kindly just share the link that you used to join, okay, with your friends and your loved ones. Let me start by saying wealth is a choice, guys. Being wealthy is a choice. I didn't know this until many years later. If you are going to be rich, you have to decide to be rich. It has to be an intentional decision. One of the things that I always tell people, you can lose money by accident, but you do not make money by accident. You do not become rich by accident, particularly if the wealth is going to be sustainable, particularly if the wealth is going to be transgenerational. It has to be an intentional decision. Okay, it has to be an intentional decision. I posted something about um, a preacher who was talking about why it's important to leave something for your children financially so that when you are dead, they can be grateful and they have something to continue their lives. And I remember, somebody made a post where he was arguing that what you need to give your children is not money alone. It's not money. What you need to give your children is, Isha made the point, but I laugh because, guys, there is nothing as important as giving them the truth. You need to, and particularly in this generation, I'm afraid that the world is getting back to the era of the nobles. There used to be a time like in the United Kingdom, you're either born into a noble family, or you're born into another, non-noble family. If you're a noble family, you're treated well, you have some amount of money, everybody treats you well, you buy slaves and things like that. If you're not from a noble family, you're on your own. I think the world is beginning to get there, where if you are poor, you are in a different class. The treatment, and I realize that no matter how much the Western world tries to tell you that they are working on income inequality, this remains the fact. Go to the hospital. I struggle to get result, okay, of COVID-19 test from the USA. I was in Maryland, okay, and I went to all the government, clinics and all of that. I believe if I had gone to a very wealthy private clinic, I would have had a different experience. And you could see how people are gathering and queuing up. This is my experience in Maryland, in the US. And the reality is, I think even if you want to help poor people, the first thing you want to do is to get out of it first. Two poor people cannot help themselves. You can't be poor and try to help a poor person to come out of poverty. It doesn't work that way. If you're going to help poor people, you have to be rich first. Then you can do your best to help those who are poor. That's how this thing works. So I have been preaching this for a long time now. Enough of hating rich people. Enough of stylishly coming to listen to me. Okay? But you do not agree with me. It doesn't make any sense. Is it that you are willing to learn, or you don't think I have something tangible to say and don't bother listen to me? And I see this a lot of time where people will come listen to somebody who say, I want to teach you how to be wealthy, but your mind is fighting it. Your mind is saying, I don't think what they're saying is true. I think they just want to teach coaching and collect money for coaching. I don't think it's, I don't believe in all these things. But let's listen to them, Sha. The guy sounds interesting. That is what often happens. And if you're serious about building wealth, that has to go. You have to say to yourself, is this guy successful? Yes or no? The answer is yes. And you can Google it to get the facts to your satisfaction. So, was this guy born poor? The answer is yes. If he was able to come out of poverty, must he have discovered something? The answer is yes. Should I risk it to follow through and learn? And not just that I come halfway, follow through and do everything the guy says until I'm able to get it. I think the answer should be yes. The answer should be yes. So, guys, are you ready for me today? I have my special guest is joining us from the US. His name is Dipo Adeshino, and he is a crypto guru, and he's the one handling all my crypto coaching classes. He's a great friend of mine, and I again, is one of the few people, right? There are not even up to 20 in this world that I have been able to constantly bring on my platforms, okay, without fear, without being worried, because I know he's real. Gives you the best he can, and is what you can call a real entrepreneur. Because let me say this to you, that you own a business does not make you a real entrepreneur. And many of us, particularly those of us who are outside Nigeria, who claim to be entrepreneurs, we are not entrepreneurs, we are hustlers. Can anybody type hustlers? Let's just say the truth, right? Let's say the truth and shame the devil. Okay? Many of us, particularly those of us outside the country, we are not entrepreneurs. Let's not deceive ourselves. We're just hustlers. And we have to face that fact. Hustlers. And that's why hardly do you find an African-owned business. I mean, I'm talking about Africans in diaspora, owned business, survive more than 5 years. Hardly. And I'm talking about people who set up their business in the UK, in the US, set up their business in Canada and all of that. Hardly. And everybody at some point just had to go back to, you know what? I think this $20 an hour is what works here. I think this $30 an hour is what works here. So, let's just face it, right? But he's one of those few people that lives in the US. And I can tell you he's an entrepreneur, and it was so exciting connecting with him. And he's helped a lot of my students, when I brought him on board to be the trainer. Every day there's a training, there's a conversation. Many of them are happy. Many of them are already making money. And it's time for you. You are the next. I want everybody to type, I'm the next. Come on, guys. Everybody, I want you to type, I'm the next. I'm the next. I'm the next. Everybody type, I'm the next. Okay, so Mr. Dipo Adeshino is going to do a session for 30 minutes, and I come and I give you a whole load about cryptocurrency and why you need to join the program we have for you. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide over, on Facebook, on Zoom, we have over 100 people on Facebook right now. We're probably going to reach 500. Facebook is always our largest audience. Or those of you on Zoom, where are you guys? Where's everybody on Zoom? Wherever you're joining us from, no matter where, clap for one and only Dipo Adesina.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for having me on your platform, man. I'm always excited to join your platforms because it just hearing you speak. And for those of you guys who don't know, I met Steven, I think about 3 years ago. And we were both invited here in the US to speak at a conference on the subject of money and business. I've never met Stephen prior to that time. And, I got off the stage and Stephen was just like, he was just interested or amazed about my delivery. So of course I waited to see who this guy was. I wanted to hear what he had to talk about. And in 5 minutes of hearing him speak, I knew that this is somebody I had to know. I went home that night, and I think I actually shared this with him. And for almost 2 hours, from about 11 to 1 a.m. in the morning, I was online watching his videos. You know, um, it was from watching his videos that I got to learn that he had published 30 something books. Now, me and Steven, we're around the same age. Actually, he's older than me about 4 days. All right. um, and I got to find out that he had published 32 books, and I knew that if this guy could publish 30 something books, I have to be a publisher. From that encounter, within meeting Stephen, and 3 months later, I became an author. Today, as I'm talking to you, I've written 4 books because of that one encounter. So the saying that, successful people follow successful people, right? Or birds of the same feather flock together is real. It's not just a saying. And for those of you guys who've been following Stephen for quite some time, you haven't taken his coaching program, you haven't done something to actually advance yourself, man, listen, you're missing out big time. But with that being said, with us talking about cryptocurrency today, I strongly believe that for those of you who take action, this is going to be one of the biggest decisions that you will make in your entire life. I've been telling people that 2021 is the year of crypto. And last year I predicted that Bitcoin was going to hit $50,000 by December 2021. Okay, that time Bitcoin was still maybe 15,000. But little did I know that Bitcoin was going to surge beyond my expectation. As of today, Bitcoin is trading at, I think, $51,000. Okay, that's the beginning. We haven't even entered the third month of the year yet. So imagine the kind of wealth that's being created as we're talking right now. So you can't afford to miss out in this cryptocurrency surge. So the first question I want to bring up is, what exactly is currency? Because if you ask an average person, whether a grandmother, a grandfather, everybody is talking about cryptocurrency. Just yesterday, I had a woman, maybe in the 60s, called me and she wanted to purchase some coins. Okay, of course, I gave her my recommendation, walked her through the process, but she doesn't still really know what cryptocurrency is, right? So, in a very simple format, for those of you who are watching, because the word of cryptocurrency is very confusing. There are many terminologies, there are many coins, and people get confused. But here's a simple definition of cryptocurrency: it is digital money used as a medium of exchange. So, unlike the way you and I will carry dollars or naira, euro, pounds around and spend it for to buy, different goods, you can't do that with cryptocurrency because you can't touch it. It's digital money. Okay, but at the same time, it can be used to exchange for goods and service. Stephen is in Dubai right now. If I wanted to send money to Dubai, to Stephen in Dubai, ideally the normal process would be for me to go to a bank and then do a wire transfer, which Stephen won't get until 3 days or 2 days. But with digital currency, I can send cryptocurrency to Stephen right now. And while we're doing this presentation, Stephen will confirm that he has received the currency in less than 5 minutes. So that's what you first need to understand. And the world is moving to cryptocurrency. Okay, and you'll be learning a little bit more about that. So then, what is Bitcoin? The reason why I have to do this is because when you say cryptocurrency, everybody think it's only Bitcoin. Okay, they say, oh, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. On the news, all you hear is Bitcoin. Social media, all you hear is Bitcoin. But the truth is, Bitcoin is not the cryptocurrency. All right. Although it has become synonymous with cryptocurrency, but Bitcoin is not the only cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that was started in 2009. Okay. It is digital money that was designed to pay for goods and services without the need of a payment gateway, banks, or the government. Today we're hearing, countries like Nigeria banning Bitcoin or cryptocurrency transaction. Listen, I'm not against, the government or whatever policy they choose to put in place, but you cannot stop cryptocurrency. It's not controlled by any government. It's not controlled by any individual. You can try to stop them from them buying using their bank account to purchase on exchanges, but you can't stop them from actually owning cryptocurrency, which is some of the things that we teach in our coaching program. How do you get cryptocurrency? If you have any issues in your country, how do you still have access to it and build your investment portfolio? Because we have students right now in Nigeria that is still building wealth through cryptocurrency. Okay. So what you also need to know about Bitcoin is that it is the king of cryptocurrency. That is why everywhere, all the time, even in Nigeria right now, let me shock you. If you go and ask all these politicians, all these leaders talking about Bitcoin, this and that, right? Go and ask them how many other cryptocurrencies out there. They don't know. They only know Bitcoin. And the reason is because Bitcoin is the first and it's the most popular cryptocurrency out there. Okay. So here's some of the things you need to know about Bitcoin. Number one, it is emerging as an asset, alternative asset class. Here's what that means. Bitcoin is almost like owning gold. You see, now gold, an ounce of gold is about $2,000. Bitcoin is actually more valuable than gold. Bitcoin is known as digital gold now. So if you own a fraction of a Bitcoin, you're an asset. Stephen, real estate mogul, Nigeria, Dubai, doing things here in the United States, building asset class in real estate. Well, let me give you a news flash. When you own Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, it is equivalent to you owning real estate asset, because real estate is considered as an asset. Okay. When you own, gold or silver, which are also asset class, it is equivalent, or you owning Bitcoin is equivalent to you owning gold or silver. So don't let anybody deceive you that Bitcoin is not, excuse me, that Bitcoin is a fad. Most of the people that are saying all these things about cryptocurrency, it will shock you to know that some of them actually own cryptocurrency just in case, as a backup plan, because nobody wants to miss the boat that's taking place. The current circulation of Bitcoin right now is a little over 18.5 million out of 21 million Bitcoin. Here's why this is so important, ladies and gentlemen. You see, there's something we call the law of supply and demand in economics. Whenever you have low supply and high demand, the prices go through the roof. Bitcoin, I don't care if the world is going to last till 25, 50, maybe 100, 300 years from now, that can only be 21 million Bitcoin. There will never be more. You see, whatever country you're watching this from, your government can print as much money as they want today. If they wanted to print $1 trillion today, United States government can do that. But Bitcoin will never exceed 21 million. That is why the price is growing and growing and growing. It's predicted that Bitcoin will hit $300,000 just for one coin. Asset, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is accepted by retailers, Microsoft, AT&T, Overstock. Some fast food chain restaurants are actually accepting Bitcoin in different parts of the world. It is becoming accepted by mainstream. What does that mean? It means that millions and millions of people are becoming more interested in Bitcoin. Institutional investors are now investing. You know, most of you might be aware that Elon Musk, okay, the richest man in the world, just purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Do you think he's purchasing that because he wants to play around with Bitcoin? Because he understands it's an asset. That's why you can't afford to miss out. Number 6, it serves as a hedge against inflation. Some companies are using Bitcoin as part of their capital management strategy. Inflation happens every year, but the only thing that can hedge against inflation is assets, real estate, gold, silver, Bitcoin, or cryptocurrency. Okay, so this is some basic information you need to know about Bitcoin and why you should be interested in cryptocurrency now before it's too late. So then what are altcoins? Altcoins are basically every other cryptocurrency outside of Bitcoin. Like I said, most people don't know this, but there are more than 8,300 cryptocurrencies out there, even though most people only know Bitcoin. But here's what you need to know, that these other cryptocurrencies can make you more money than Bitcoin. Most people can't afford $50,000 for one Bitcoin, but I'm going to show you how to create significant wealth with altcoins, okay? So like Bitcoin's altcoins are created to offer solutions and solve problems in different parts of the world. So while Bitcoin is the king of all cryptocurrencies, Ethereum is the king of altcoins. Okay, so when you go on CoinMarketCap, you see Bitcoin #1, and the second cryptocurrency you see is Ethereum. Okay, so why should you join the crypto movement now? Number one, it is still in its early and infancy phase. People are just starting to get on a bandwagon of cryptocurrency. And I've been telling people for a couple of years now, do not miss this transfer of wealth that's taking place before our very eyes. No third-party involvement, meaning there's no bank, there's no government in the world that can stop digital money or cryptocurrency. Just recently, I heard that Nigeria, tried to regulate cryptocurrency. Nigeria does not even have the capacity to even think about regulating cryptocurrency, when the United States has not even attempted. Why? Because you can't regulate something that's digital. You can't stop it. It's a movement, right? And number 3, it can turn an average person into a millionaire in a record-breaking time. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you something that I know people, that's factual. Some of our students, though they're not millionaires, they're seeing significant results in the cryptocurrency space, which I'm going to share some testimonies with you guys. So let me give you a quick scenario before I begin to share my screen. In 2016, what would have happened if you invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum? All right. Bitcoin, just 5 years ago, was $430 for one coin. Ethereum was $13, oh my goodness, for one coin just 5 years ago. Fast forward to 5 years later, 2021. As of the time that I put this presentation together, Bitcoin was $40,000. Ethereum was $1,190. That means in 5 years, with Bitcoin, you will see $9,200 in return on investment. 9,050 for Ethereum in just 5 years. Listen to me. There is no institution. There is no bank. There is no government that can give you this kind of return in 5 years. And this is little. This is nothing, because when you understand altcoin, you see, Bitcoin is far gone for most people. My team, we deal mainly in altcoins. When you understand what's happening in altcoins, you won't even waste time to get involved in cryptocurrency. Now, let me quickly let me share my screen with you guys. Well, another screen. Okay. All right. So this is coin market cap. All right. I want to just go over some basic things with you guys, and also show you guys some of the things, some of the results our students are seeing. You can see that Bitcoin is number one, and right here there are 8,489 cryptocurrencies. I tell people, and most of those currencies, if you put your money into it, you will lose money, because they're fraudulent, they don't have any utility value, and they're pretty much just scams. That's why you need somebody to guide you in the world of cryptocurrency. Now, for example, okay, there's this coin that that I just put out the signal to my team just a few days ago. I mean, just today. But I've been watching this coin for a few weeks. All right, Polka starter. Am I spelling it wrong? Hold on 1 second here. So I want to show you. So, like I said, guys, every Bitcoin is the number one. Every other coin outside of Bitcoin, they're all altcoins. So we mainly deal with altcoins. All right. Okay, Polka starter. All right. So this is a coin, and I want to show you, some of the numbers that we're seeing. Okay. I just invested in this coin a few days ago around $4 when it was still $4. But let me show you the what's happening with this particular coin. Okay. Now, this coin did more than 600% in just 2 weeks. On February 1st, actually, I started watching this coin when it was still like around 125, around this price. Because I procrastinated, I didn't take action. I just been watching it, just been studying it, doing research. I kept watching it until it got to $4. But this coin did 600% in just 2 weeks. Now, the reason is because of the projects that is attached to this particular coin. I think it's better if I actually show you this on my phone, because it gives you a bigger perspective here. Share screen and PayPal. All right. Okay, so coin market cap. Okay, so we're going to look at polls. And any coin that I'm showing you is not something that I just read. These are coins that I'm particularly invested in. You can see in 30 days, all right, that's 331%. In 90 days, we talked about Bitcoin did what, 9,000% in how many days? In 5 years. This one coin did 2,400 in just 90 days. Unfortunately, we didn't catch it long enough, because the thing about cryptocurrency is that there are more than 8,000 of them. So you can't catch everything. Okay. But here's the deal. If you can get 30% of your money on a particular coin, that is a good return on investment in a very short period of time. All right. On average, okay, this is another coin. This one, we just put out a signal to this coin last week. All right. This coin is now trading at 86 cents. But when we put out the signal, it was at 67 cents. Let me show you something real quick. Okay, so this is our mentorship group, right? Okay, so you can see the day we put out this signal, it was at 67 cents. All right, 67 cents for our students. That same day, the coin went from 67 cents to 73 cents. All right, from 73 cents, by the following day, it went from 67 cents all the way to 91 cents. It went from 91 cents to 98 cents. That might not sound like a significant difference, but if you do 0.67 divided by 0.98, no, I think I'm getting that wrong. Hold on 1 second. 0.68 times. So you're looking at roughly 40 cents. I mean, 40%. 40% return in just 24 hours of us getting into that signal. All right. Now, another thing I want to show you is all right. DOT. This is another coin that we just got into about 2 weeks ago. When we got into this coin was just $20 when we purchased this coin. In less than 2 weeks, we're seeing 50% return on this particular coin, right? Once again, look, if we look at the date, so when you look at the chart on Binance, every single candlestick you're looking at represents 1 day, because we're looking at the 1-day chart. So we got in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 days ago. All right, when it was still trading under, when it was still trading around $20. And the reason why we focus on altcoins is because you have a significant chance of building more wealth than you would than Bitcoin, right? People who trade Bitcoin are people who have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But most people maybe have $5,000 and they're looking for a way to increase their income. You know, this morning before we started this this live chat, I decided to reach out to some of my students. You know, and because I want to keep the information private, I just grabbed a screenshot of their response. All right. Now, this is one of my students. I don't. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay. So this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm looking at. So my simple question was this: can you confirm how much you've earned so far since you purchased the coin or the signal that we sent out? All right. He purchased Ethereum in November. This was a long trade. Ethereum at that time was $620 when he got into this trade. In less than November, December, in less than 4 months, he turned his investment from $7,500 to $21,141 in less than 4 months. Listen, cryptocurrency is not a get-rich-quick scheme. All right, there's a methodology as to how you build wealth in cryptocurrency. We have some people who do short-term trades within our community. We have some people that do long-term trade within our community. So when I say long-term could be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But what I can guarantee or what I can assure you is for our students that have been following our system, I have yet to see someone that have lost money. This is one student. Another student sent me this same message. He also invested $7,500. So these are two different people. And so far, he's made $10,000 profit on the coin that we send out to him via signals. Right? So the key to building wealth in cryptocurrency is that you have to know the right coins that are moving and how do you profit from them. Okay. One other thing that I'm going to show to you guys, Steven says something about, you know, generational wealth. I have 3 kids. My children are 7, 6, and 2. Each of my kids have their own cryptocurrency wallet, their own portfolio. This is for my 2-year-old, all right? My 2-year-old son's portfolio, okay? Right now, his portfolio in cryptocurrency alone is about $5,000. $5,000. Why? Because I understand that cryptocurrency is the place to be if you want to build generational wealth. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to sign out to go into my other kid's account, but that's what we're talking about. Building wealth through cryptocurrency. This is something that you can actually transfer to other generations. This is something you can transfer to your kids, to your nephews, to your significant other, and you don't need anybody to be involved. You don't need an attorney. You don't need a lawyer. All you have to do is designate a specific wallet in which you will use to transfer to whoever you want to give it to. Okay. Now let me quickly go back. I want to share with you guys how to find some of these cryptocurrencies. Okay, some of the strategies that we use on our team. All right, so we are going to okay. All right. So you guys can see my screen right now. So here's the deal. One of the things that we do is that, number one, if you're looking to build long-term wealth with cryptocurrency, you're not really looking to trade, the first thing that I recommend is you want to first go through the top 100 cryptocurrencies. The reason why they are in the top 100 is because they have utility value. Is because they have a strong community. These are some of the things you will learn in our module. You will learn in our training program. Okay, so what I do is I go on here, for example, right? There's one coin that we let's see. So okay, Litecoin, for example. Litecoin was actually in number 4 as of several months ago. But you have other coins that are much stronger, have better and stronger utility value that people are looking at, that pushes them up the rank. But Litecoin, we started giving out Litecoin signals when Litecoin was at $120 a few weeks ago. Okay, so all of our students that bought Litecoin at 120, they've already made almost 100% in just 2 to 3 weeks. So when we talk about cryptocurrency, is literally one of the fastest place for you to see exponential growth in your portfolio. This is not mutual fund. This is not Steve, what is this other stuff that Nigeria do, that, you know, fixed deposit? This is not fixed deposit, where you put money in a bank and they give you 4% annually.
Treasury bill.
Treasury bill. No, this is not treasury bill. This is called, this, I don't even know what to call this. I think Nigeria will probably call this blood money, right? Money that you just see increasing every day because you are properly positioned in the right coins, right? So our students that bought this, they've seen 100% return. But let me go back to what I was saying before I conclude. When you come on CoinMarketCap, obviously I would, if I were you, I will bypass Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin is not going to make you a lot of money now. If you can't afford to buy 5 Bitcoins, just forget about it. What you want to do is now scroll down and look at the top 100 and see which of them is still undervalued. This Polkadot that you're looking at, a month and a half ago, it was just at $4 and some change. It was undervalued, but because we understood the cryptocurrency market space and we know how to find these coins that are undervalued, we position ourselves before they begin to skyrocket. As of today, is at $30. So what I would do, if I were most of you, start looking at coins like Chainlinks, number 10, Stellar Lumen. This coin, this is just a bonus for everybody watching right now. If you want to see a significant increase in your portfolio, you need to start looking at Stellar Lumen, XLM. This is a bonus coin. I'm telling you right now, this coin is going to skyrocket. We've already done our research. We've looked at the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis to know that this coin will probably be ranking up very, very soon. 49 cents is a steal. When you see a coin on the top 20 and it's still trading for 49 cents, you better hurry up and start doing something, right? Uniswap, this is another coin that we have in our portfolio. Uniswap, when it first hit Binance, was at $3 and some change. Today is at $20. These are some of the coins in our portfolio. So just as a general rule of thumb, whether you decide to, get into our program or not, if you want to build a nice portfolio in cryptocurrencies, you want to get involved in the top 100. Now, there are other things that we share in our group that is beyond the top 100. Some coins that are still trading for less than a penny. Some coins that you need to just hold on for the next 6 months that will give you 10x, 10 times the current value. So there's just so much. So I know I've kind of exceeded my time, but let me go back to my presentation and we wrap it up from there. So in essence, what exactly do you, Steve, you wanted to say something?
No. I thought you said you're done. Oh, okay. You go ahead.
No, I just want to quickly share some of the things that they benefit from in our coaching program. So
okay,
in our coaching program,
they're asking how to join the coaching. Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. So in our coaching program, of course, it's not open to the general public. It's a very exclusive type group so that we can work closely with those who want to build wealth through cryptocurrency. So we're going to be sharing with you different types of cryptocurrency investor, how to buy your first cryptocurrency if this is your first time, how to use leverage to maximize your profit. So in other words, if you only have $5,000, how do you now use the margins on these platforms to now use $25,000 to get a big share of the market? We're going to be sharing, how to use that, how to use charts and candles, secure ways to store your cryptocurrency, how to find winning coins to buy. Like I said, there are more than 8,000, but we have a strategy that we use to find winning coins. The top 5 criteria you need to actually do or use before you invest in any cryptocurrency. How to make fast money in cryptocurrency, how to build wealth, then most especially, my top 10 cryptocurrency you should have in your portfolio. Like coins that are almost guaranteed to help people build wealth. You need to know that. Then if you are in countries that you have to pay taxes, like the United States, you do have to pay taxes on your capital gains. We're going to share with you how to do that, or even how to avoid paying taxes legally, okay? Simple strategies to trade successfully, how to avoid losing all of your money in cryptocurrencies, and so much more, right? But the key is you get 3 months coaching program to get you up and running to become a successful trader. And here's what I can say as of today, February 17th or so, we have yet to see someone that has joined our coaching program and lost money. Most of our students have seen 300, 400, 500% return on their initial investment, right? This is just plain facts. Now, is that going to happen all the time? Maybe not. But what I am saying is people are making money in cryptocurrency. So here's a bonus that actually I'm throwing out there just for those getting started today. If you are getting started today, you are going to be receiving signals. What I mean by signals are cryptocurrencies that you can buy and trade, all right, when we send them out. Okay, let me show you some results. So here's some examples of some of the signals that we've sent out to our students. All right, this is some results from January. some results from February, and you can see them. This 161% in 2 hours, 10 hours, 2 days, 2 days, 4 days, 12 hours, right? And the reason why these are successful is because we have a team of experts that they do all the technical analysis. So that way you don't have to do it. And all you have to do is key into the trade. You get in when we say get in, and you get out when we say get out. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So, Stephen, I don't know if you want to kind of take it over from here and we conclude.
Come on, guys. Are you going to clap for Deepo Adesina? Come on, everybody. If you've enjoyed the amazing session he's done, can you clap, clap, clap for Deepo Adesina? Guys, help me clap for him. A lot of people are asking for how to join the coaching. Can you guys, if the media team are there, can you post on Facebook and here on Zoom call the link to sign up for those who want to sign up? It's $10,000 to join. Where I come from is Alberto. The soup that is sweet, now money killer.
Oh, man.
For our non-African friends joining us, it basically means that when you taste a soup that is very delicious, it must have cost a fortune, right? So the coaching is 10,000. What we've done because of this conference is to give $8,500 discount. Okay, can everybody type 8,500 discount? Everybody, I want you to tell me type it. $8,500 discount. That's what we've given. And this allow you to be able to join the coaching for as low as $1,500. But that's only for the first 10 people to join. The others will pay 2,000. If you're joining after today's webinar, you can still pay $2,000 to join. But once we're done, you won't have the opportunity because the code will actually give a specific code that you use to get the discount. And the code is timed. Once the time is gone, you never have that discount again. Very important that you know. Somebody's asking about, so we heard CBN ban crypto in Nigeria. Ahmed Sahid, maybe you joined late. Nobody can ban crypto. The whole concept of crypto is that you do not even use the banks, is that you do not use an exchange. However, in Nigeria and some part of the world, okay, people have started then using their bank from their bank card. They just, pay using certain websites who have come to become like an exchange. So you can use your Nigerian Naira card and you can buy crypto, you can buy coin, you can buy that. That was what was happening before. That window has been stopped, but that does not in any way, okay, stop you from buying coin because it's peer-to-peer. That's actually how you do the business. So it doesn't necessarily have to be through an exchange.
Yeah, let me share on that, Stephen.
Yeah.
So one of the things we share in our program is how to use peer-to-peer platforms to initiate transactions. You don't need the bank for nothing. You don't need Diamond Bank. You don't need Zenith. You don't need no bank to do nothing in cryptocurrency, because peer-to-peer is that, for example, right? If if Steven wants to buy Bitcoin from me right now, all right, Steven can transfer the money, whether Naira or dollar, into my account, and I would transfer the Bitcoin to Steven, to his wallet, right? That has nothing to do with any exchange. It's a peer-to-peer transaction. So like Steven said, yes, they might have shut down you being able to purchase directly from an exchange, but you can't stop peer-to-peer transaction. So those are some of the things that we coach and we show people how to do that. And even worst case scenario, those who are in our coaching program, we have a way to helping you get Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you need, mainly because you're part of our coaching program. So, like I said, and like Steven said, CBN can't stop people from buying cryptocurrency. You can only stop banks from, allowing people to use their debit cards to purchase on exchange, but you can't stop them from from building wealth or initiating transactions overall.
So, guys, I hope that makes sense. Because I've been getting all that question, and this is part of why we're saying do not do this business if you don't have the information, if you don't have the training. Okay, this is the biggest mindset shift that we need to do in Africa. Africans do not prioritize knowledge. They say if you want to hide a thing from a black man, put it in a book. Okay, and that's really why we're poor, right? Because we are not respecting, and I'm not talking about formal education, informal education, right? Because it's always through informal education that new generation billionaires always emerge. Dangote did not become the richest black man by going to the university. He became the richest black man by getting the knowledge of also probably not too much educated uncle that taught him how to buy and sell. Okay, and that's always been the principle. This conventional university has never been a platform to learn how to build wealth since the creation of the world. It has always just been a platform to learn how to manage businesses, how to manage system, but not to build wealth. And unfortunately, when many of us are now meeting those who are wealthy, instead of being hungry to learn what they know, we are more critical of them. And that's what we are trying to change. Again, if you have gotten value in today's class, can you tap, I got value, I got value, I got value. Come on, guys. Clap for Mr. Deepo Adesina again for a good job um, he has done today. Clap for him celebrating, guys. Come on, I need interaction. You know, once I'm here, I'm big on interaction, I'm big on engagement, I'm big on all of this. And those of you on social media, share this video 20 times, okay? On Facebook, on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn. Click on the Facebook party icon. Get everybody. Those of you on Zoom, give the link to your friends. Tell them to come watch and learn how to build wealth. Okay, so I'm Dr. Stephen Akita, and we've been teaching the last 2 days unlocking the crypto millions in 2021. I started a business 13 years ago in Nigeria with just about 1,000 naira, $10, and I've grown into a multi-billion naira corporation. We're into real estate, agriculture, e-commerce, logistics, and so on and so forth, right? We're present in a physical office in Nigeria, in Dubai. Here, I'm doing this from Dubai place. We have presence also in the US and the UK. And I've gotten several awards, several countless awards. I've met a lot of great people who have inspired me. Can everybody type role model? Everybody type role model, role model. You need a role model who can inspire you to go to do more. Okay, and you need a financial role model. How many of you have a financial role model? If you have, type one. If you don't, type two. How many of you have a financial role model? People that the things they've done, you admire, you're dreaming that one day you're going to do it. For me, one of my role models is the guy you're seeing here. His name is Damien John. He, just like my story, started his business with $40, started Fubu. He's the founder of Fubu. And he started, just small in the US, a suburb, and just hustling, right? Of course, gone bankrupt like 4 times. But today he's doing well. In fact, he's done over $6 billion in transactions. And he's the only black guy on Shark Tank. And he inspired me a lot. I flew all the way from Nigeria to come meet him. I will spend any money available to meet a mentor. I will spend any money available to access a mentor. That's me. Any money available. Because my principle is this. It's not money that you need. It's a mentor that you need. It's not money that you need. If you can spend your last card to get a good mentor and know what the mentor knows, I can assure you, you can never be poor again in your life. It's not money you need. It's mentors that you need. So my principle when it comes to business is empty your savings to get a mentor. And that opportunity of having a mentor will set you free for life as long as you do what those mentors ask you to do. Right. So I flew all the way from Nigeria. It cost me a lot to come and meet him just for a few minutes. And it was a fantastic experience that changed my life forever. Even though I just few minutes.
What's up to all the students in Stephen Akintayo's class? I just want to say, let him keep coaching you. Hopefully, putting you on the right track. I just met the man. I think. There you go. All right, get focused.
How many of you believe I'm amazing, right? If somebody who has done over $6 billion in transactions says I'm amazing, if you think I'm amazing, can you type you're amazing? Come on, guys. I need you to engage me. Come on, talk to me. Okay. So 2015 this is one of the award I'm most proud of. It's JCI Award, TOIP, where they pick 10 young um, people from different countries. I was among the top 10 who was given the award of Outstanding Young Person of the Year 2015. Okay. And it was such a humbling experience as 2015. Last year, I also bagged honorary doctorate degree, and I've written 35 books, and God has been helpful to me. I'm big on issues of investing in charity. This is some of our long humanitarian project. This was the first time we visited a place called Dustbin Estate. Okay, Dustbin Estate, and this is a place we always invest, work with. People literally live on the refuse dump. So everything I do, my coaching, my books, I always use it to raise funds to give back to this community and IDP camps. During COVID, I was so worried, so went back to this same community. You can see the children. We had to, donate about 5 million naira in food items when Nigeria was doing lockdown, and several, send do a scholarship program. At least every year we try to send almost 100 kids to school. We also have a high DP camp in Meduguri that I work with. So for me, being able to make money legitimately from coaching people, from teaching people how I made money, but charging for it, and being able to use that money I charge to help the poor is one of the biggest things that gives me joy. Because you need to know that money definitely, somebody will say money doesn't make you happy. Well, try and have it first. But I think what gives me fulfillment is what I'm able to use the money to do. And what I've learned over the years is no matter how big your company is, if you want to make sure you do not disappoint your investors, there's a limit to how much you can pull out of your company, okay, to help the poor. But my ability to be a trainer and a speaker and being able to charge, to coach people, to mentor people, have helped me to be able to raise resources to be able to help the poor. I want everybody to type this here. God will give you money so you can be a distributor. I want everybody to write it. Everybody, come on, type it. God will give you money so that you can be a distributor. But where many of us miss it, and this is the biggest mistake we make, many of us rather understanding that when God gives you money, the people you should give money to or food to should be the people who cannot help themselves, aged, widow, refugees, orphans, kids. You do not see a grown-up adult, 2 hands, 2 legs, and you start giving money. Money discourages effort. Can everybody help me type it? Money discourages effort. I want everybody to go and type it. Many people have have messed up the destiny of their loved ones by dashing them money because money discourages effort, right? If you want to get people to get lazy, then go and start giving them money, okay, without necessarily working with them to say, no, I want you to work. I want you to start a business. I want to teach you how to fish. I'm not going to give you fish. So I get people who are educated, 2 hands, 2 legs, coming around begging for money. I don't do it. I don't do it. Okay, I only use my charity funds that I make from coaching and seminars to help these vulnerable people, because these are the kind of people that literally they cannot help themselves, right? So the course we've been discussing, and I'm grateful for Deepo for doing a good job. Yesterday we had Mayowa did a fantastic job. Is what is cryptocurrency? Again, you've learned cryptocurrency is a digital asset designed to work as a medium of exchange, where an individual coin owner records are stored in a ledger existing in a form of computerized data using strong cryptography to secure transactions, to create additional coin, and to verify, okay, the transfer of the coin ownership. And for those of you asking for how to sign up, the first 10 to sign up, you can use this particular link, www.steveaxel.com/crypto mentorship. Okay, /crypto mentorship. So you go to that site. I gave the link yesterday. Okay. I gave the link yesterday for you to use to get a discount. So you have to use a code if you want the discount. The code is Dr. S. Akintayo. Else you will have to still pay. You will have to still pay $10,000 to join. But if you use the code Dr. S. Akintayo right now, you will still be able to get $8,500 discount. Okay. So centralized versus decentralized. Okay. Now, cryptocurrency is typically used to decentralize control as opposed to centralized digital currency and central banking system. So when you hear something like central bank, the central bank centralizes, okay, the entire control. But when you look at cryptocurrency, it decentralizes that whole thing. And that's what this is all about. Now, the top 10 coin you are looking at in the world, top 10, you're looking at Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Classic, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Neo, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Binance Coin, EOS, IOTA, Stellar, and Zcash, okay? Now, one of the things I told them to help me do, I'm not sure they were able to do that here, is to compare the prices, okay, of this particular coin 5 years ago, the ones that existed 5 years ago, versus how much they are now. One of the things you're going to be seeing is exponential growth in this coin. Look at it. Tesla decided to put in $1.5 billion, institutional traders. Can everybody type institutional traders? Everybody come and type institutional traders. Whenever institutional traders enter into a market, they forces a change. They are the one that force the change. So coming in of Tesla moved, okay, from 39,000 thereabout to 48,000. And let me even check as of today, how much is Bitcoin? Okay. And one of the things I tell people is that Tesla just legitimized, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Them coming in as just because people have been wondering, yeah, but will this thing end? Will this thing crash? Okay. Will this thing crash? People have been asking that question. As of today, Bitcoin is 51,000 US dollar to get one Bitcoin. And it's not going to stop. I think this may be that year that Bitcoin will, for the first time, hit 70,000 USD to one Bitcoin. And this is 1 year, probably, that cryptocurrency generally may not crash. I think so, because when institutional investors come into the game, that what they do is they legitimize it. The fear is gone. What people are thinking, is this thing real? Is it fake? Is it Ponzi? All that is gone. And when fear is gone, investors coming, people putting their money. And listen to me, guys. Many of my students will make crazy money this year. And this is no joke. I will, listen, I'm going to play you a video very soon of one of my students that turned $1,000 to $150,000 in 8 months. I believe that record is about to be shattered this year. When I say shattered pieces, I probably will produce a student this year who will make $1 million. I'm very confident about that. This is that year, because all the indices you can see in 24 hours, it just went up the roof. Okay, and it's not about to stop. Uber is also coming in, right? Tesla is beginning to consider that they're going to start receiving money. If you want to buy a Tesla car, they're considering that people can start paying for Tesla with Bitcoin, right? Uber is also coming in. A lot of big boys are coming in. Institutional traders are coming in. Big corporations are coming in. This is a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Can everybody type game changer? Game changer. Everybody come on, type game changer. So why has Tesla invested in Bitcoin? Tesla decided to be more flexible in order to diversify and maximize return on its idle cash. All these big companies have idle money. They just sit in the bank in case of, anything. But why not? Why just make it idle? Why not just diversify? Okay, watch this short video.
In a wild year in the markets, the riskiest asset is one of the hottest.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is no value. It's a bubble.
Bitcoin may well be a substitute for gold.
You can see it on this chart. After a historic climb and crash 3 years ago, Bitcoin is at it again. Like last time, a surge of investor enthusiasm is driving it to all-time highs. And Bitcoin bulls say this is only the beginning.
They see Bitcoin as a revolution in financial systems. They have been pushing this for about 11 years. They are finally getting people to listen to them.
But many bears watching Bitcoin warned that the asset is too volatile for average investors and that it's a purely speculative bet that won't be able to scale. We'll explain. The way Bitcoin works is key to understanding why it's so popular. Unlike other investments, the cryptocurrency isn't tied to physical assets or the US dollar.
The purpose of Bitcoin is just to allow two people anywhere to exchange value directly. What that means is that there is no one central party controlling this network. There is no government, there is no central bank that could shut this down or arbitrarily raise or lower the value.
At its core, Bitcoin is purely software. It runs on a network of interlinked but independent computers. They form a ledger of transactions between people across the world. Instead of that ledger being controlled by a single master computer or a single party, the information is copied on every computer that is part of the network. This is a cryptocurrency blockchain.
It can be reviewed by anybody. It can be seen by anybody. What that does is it prevents counterfeiting. It prevents double spending. It makes Bitcoin a secure currency.
Every time someone makes a transaction, a unique encrypted signature is added to the ledger for verification.
Once a transaction is confirmed and completed, that signature cannot be changed. It cannot be altered. Essentially, it means you can't counterfeit a Bitcoin. That's what keeps the network honest.
Many Bitcoin bulls argue that the network is unhackable, but that's not necessarily true.
The issue is that to hack it, you would have to take over the network. And to take over the network, you would need your own network of computers running 24/7. And to do that would cost billions of dollars. You can do it, but is it worth it? No.
And while anyone can download and run the program to become part of the blockchain network, no one has the ability to make universal changes. Bitcoins not yet available to the public are created through a process known as mining. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex math problems to process Bitcoin transactions. This process unlocks new digital coins. But these coins aren't limitless. Bitcoin's founding code was embedded with a condition that there would always be a finite number of coins available. This scarcity is what gives Bitcoin value. Right now, about 18.5 million of the 21 million maximum Bitcoins have already been mined.
But the way the network is set up, every 4 years, the reward per batch of transactions confirmed per mining puzzle solved gets cut in half. So the 21st millionth Bitcoin will not be created until basically sometime around the year 2140.
And while the number of available Bitcoins is growing, the demand for them is growing faster. This demand has a lot to do with how individual investors are trading. Bitcoin is becoming easier to buy on apps like PayPal, Square, and Robinhood, which is drawing more novice retail investors who are looking for quick returns while trading at home. So far this year, there have been more than 38 million small Bitcoin transfers, trades that are less than $1,000. This is up from about 20 million in 2017. Larger institutional investors are piling in as well.
What's really going to be interesting over the next couple of years to watch is the degree to which central banks start to digitize their own currencies.
As financial systems become more digital, it's leading to Bitcoin becoming more mainstream. But the digital currency's resurgence is also closely tied to the state of global finance.
When the coronavirus pandemic hit, when you had the central banks respond the way they did, what they did was push down interest rates, lowered the value of their currencies.
That's made Bitcoin essentially a hedge against the dollar.
The value of the dollar is going down. Bitcoin proponents say the value of Bitcoin should be going up. What we've seen in the last couple of months is that people are interested in assets that have high returns. They are willing to take risks. And one of the highest return, highest risk assets anywhere in the capital market is Bitcoin.
This potential for big profits is driving a frenzy of momentum trading. And for many investors, these bets are paying off. The digital currency is up about 220% this year. One reason investing in Bitcoin is so risky is how small the market is. The total value of Bitcoin in circulation right now is around $420 billion.
The value of Apple stock, just Apple, is about $2 trillion. The value of the financial market for gold is north of $12 trillion. So Bitcoin is still very small. It doesn't take a lot of people to come in and push the value up. The smallness of the market contributes to these sort of explosive price moves that we've seen.
And because the cryptocurrency is decentralized, there is no insurance backing it.
There are no backstops to it. It could go down to zero tomorrow and there would be nothing to stop it. There are no circuit breakers. There are no closing bells in Bitcoin trading.
Until the market matures, experts warn that the price of Bitcoin will continue to see volatile swings.
So is it risky? Yes.
How many of you have learned today? If you have learned, type I've learned. Come on, guys, talk to me. If you have learned today, type I have learned. Because one of the goals of my class each time, whether you're able to afford my coaching or not, my goal is to educate you, make sure you are enlightened, make sure you've learned something. That's always my goal. Okay? So if you have learned something, type I've learned something. So what does Tesla investment in Bitcoin mean? Okay, Tesla announcement on Twitter, okay, is a game changer. Being a globally influential personality, the world is largely interested in the business decision of Elon Musk, and that's just the truth. And we can see how Bitcoin is doing very well today. So how many of you would like to join my coaching program, which is helped to coordinate by Deep Additional, as it gives you signals and mentor you, and the coaching is beautiful because even if you don't know jack about the business, you're going to be, taught how to. If you already are into it and you just need to scale up, this is also for you. So how many of you would like to join the coaching now? I heard there are just few slots left out of the 10. Once the code will stop working, once it gets to 10 people, you will not be able to get the discount anymore. So like I said earlier, you can join and be one of the 10 students we're adding up. The classes is online and it's global. You can attend from anywhere in the world. There are courses where you're added to a WhatsApp group where you'll be educated. There's weekly webinars. If you miss it, you're going to be doing recording. You can start your class any day, anytime you want. But the fee is $10,000 any day, anytime. But today, the first 10 people joining can join for $1,500. Last time we were here, the price was $1,000. I gave $9,000 discount. So next time I'm back, probably it will be, back to 8,000. I may give discount instead of 10,000, you pay $2,500. But it's never gonna come down. The same way Bitcoin price ain't coming down. So remember, wealth is opportunity meeting preparation. The question is, what are you going to be learning in the coaching program? Okay, what are the details? Number one, how to avoid losing your money in cryptocurrency. Number two, why you should join the cryptocurrency before it's too late. How to make 10x your money in cryptocurrency. How to use cryptocurrency to build your retirement fund. Many of you don't even have any retirement fund. God forbid, if anything happened to you now, you have nothing anywhere for anybody. And some of you, you don't even have anything for your children. One of the things Deepo has done that I think is fantastic, and I recommend everybody to do it, is that you can even decide to start investing in crypto for your children. All Deepo's children have a portfolio, all of his children, aside his own, right? What does this mean? It means by the time his children are 25 years of age, they will not have less than $1 million to $5 million in their portfolio because it will have grown over 20 years. Over 20 years. Imagine those who got Bitcoin, okay, 11 years ago, 7 years ago. These guys are swimming in fortune, real fortune. So some of you should do this even for your children. You buy some coin, you keep it, and say, this is for my first child, second child, fourth child, and let it grow. So they're not going to grow up and then you say, oh, help me. My son is going to school. I need money to send my kids to school. I need to send them to university. It's too expensive. You don't need to put yourself under such pressure. Opportunity meeting preparation is how you know, okay? That's how people get wealthy. How do you prepare? You start investing today. You learn about the business and you start today. Okay, number 4, how to use, number 5, understanding the downsides, downside to crypto and avoiding its pitfall. Number 6, how and where to buy your currencies. Number 7, the different exchange you can use to buy and sell. Number 8, how to transfer crypto funds directly to your bank account. Number 9, how to secure your crypto from hackers. This one is important. A lot of people, didn't learn this and they lost all their money. Number 10, how to avoid scam coin and losing all your money. There are a lot of coin out there, a lot of them. Many of them are scams. Ponzi scheme, calling themselves coin and all that. And you are going to lose if you dare it. And this is why you need mentors. Number 11, how to find the right coin that will make you money and a lot more. So, you're going to be learning all this for a period of about 3 months, and you will immediately learn how to, from the first week, how you can buy and start growing your portfolio. I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you have lost money to any form of cryptocurrency or Forex before? If you have, type 1. If you've never lost money, type 2. How many of you have lost money before to any form of, either cryptocurrency or Forex or any of these things? If you have lost money, type 1. If you've never, type 2. Okay, so I can see some of you have. Sela Osman has. Caleb has lost money. Oluwatosin has lost money. Cleotus has lost Sunday. So quite a lot of you actually have lost some form of money to either, Forex or cryptocurrency. Now I want to ask you a question. Somebody said to stock. Now, instead of what many of you did, which is you gave somebody some money to either help you trade or you decide to trade without knowing about it. Okay? I don't know if you agree with me that if you had gotten a mentor like myself, like a Depot, who has made money in this, and you got us to agree to teach you how to do it yourself, how many of you agree with me that you would not have lost money? If you agree, type I agree. Okay, let me ask it again. How many of you agree that in that same trade that you lost money, if you had met somebody like us who has made money, not that they are deceiving you or anything, and it's not that they are saying bring your money. The person say, I will show you what I'm doing, the exact step I'm taking, what I'm buying, how I'm buying it every day. If I buy this coin, I will tell you. If I trade this stock, I will tell you. Everything I'm doing, I will be showing you. How many of you agree that you not have made all those losses? Okay, good. I can say everybody say, I agree, I agree, I agree. Now, the question is, considering the kind of money you will have made now, will it have been worth it if you had invested $10,000 to learn from such person? If it's worth it, type is worth it. Considering the kind of money, okay, if you have been able to find a good mentor, what you lost, some of you lost $5,000, $1,000, some of you lost 20,000, some of you lost 50,000. Now that money, okay, the value it will have been today if you didn't lose it, will it have been worth it to have paid $10,000 to have learned how to have traded that money well, how to have used that money well, how not to have lost it? Will you have made more than, in fact, some of you probably have made $100,000 by now. Some of you will have, your money that you invested will have been almost 500,000, some probably $1 million if you had gotten a mentor. And this is why I keep saying, never underrate the power of a mentor. Don't do that, okay? And I encourage you, because this is the only webinar we're going to be doing this month. This is the only discount you're going to be getting anytime soon. And the next time I'm here, you definitely will not get this offer at all. Even if I give discount, it's not this one. So I think we have maybe 2 or 4 spots left. I'm not able to see the records. I encourage you to quickly right now go and sign up if you mean business. You know, this opportunity meeting preparation is how people get wealthy, right? I do other coaching in Forex, e-commerce, digital marketing, how to be an author and a speaker, real estate, and all of that. But if you're joining today's coaching, which is on crypto, it's different from Forex coaching, right? How to make money from crypto. Here's the link, www.stephenactar.com/crypto mentorship. And your job is to go and of course, you want to visit that link and use the coupon code Dr. S. Akintayo. Okay, that's the link you're going to use to join, Dr. S. Akintayo. Okay, Dr. S. Akintayo. And that's the link you need to use to join. Also, if you're doing transfer, you are to transfer 700,000, not 450. There's a mistake here. 700,000, and you're to send name, email, phone number, date of payment to products@stephenakintayo.com. Product@stephenakintayo.com, and the team will get back to you. I think we've pinned the link again. If my IT team are here, can they help me pin the link? I'll post the link again. So you can always use the code. They didn't put the code here. The code is Dr. S. Akintayo. Okay, that's the code you want to use to get the discount. Dr. S. Akintayo. I'm going to post it. Once we're done with today's class, you will not have this offer anymore. You have to pay the $10,000. So use the code. Please, it's important to use the code, else it will bill you $10,000. Dr. S. Akintayo, if you're doing transfer, it's going to be 700,000 Nigerian naira. But if you're on it can take any card anywhere in the world. You can use either your PayPal account, or you can use any card anywhere in the world. and the coaching is available for anybody anywhere in the world. We're going to take questions right now. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. And do I have Deepo here? So Deepo, do you want to share a few things about the coaching and why they need to join? Is Deepo additional here? And by the way, Deepo, I think your network was freezing. I really don't know why, but it kind of was freezing intermittently. It wasn't too big, but it freezes a bit. But not too bad, not such that we can't still hear you. Okay, hello Deepo, are you there? For those of you asking again, the link, I think we have posted the link. Can my team come check? The link I think I have posted. But again, here's the link, www.stevenactel.com/crypto mentorship. And then the code is Dr. S. Akintayo. That's the code to get the discount. Once you make payment, screenshot the evidence of payment, name, email, phone number, send it to products. The product has an S. product@stevenakintayo.com. Okay? So that's the detail that you need. And yes, that's the details. Deepo, are you there? To join the coaching today. Help me clap for them, congratulate them. It's not an easy task. Caleb says yesterday's coaching same as today. No, yesterday coaching is strictly on trading currencies, which of course include crypto also, while today's coaching is strictly on crypto alone. Right, and so for those who want to focus on crypto, you join this, and crypto coaching focuses on either those who want to do daily trading or those who want to do passive trading, while the Forex class is basically teaching you how you can do trading, of different currencies in the world. So it's not just a crypto thing. So they are quite different. The trainers are different, and the courses are different. So you can either choose one or you join the two. I have several students who have joined both programs, and it makes sense. So again, how many of you got value today? If you got value, type I got value, I got value, I got value. Come on guys, talk to me. If you got value today, type I got value. And please, can you help me congratulate all those who have been able to join? Just type congratulations, congratulations. I want to congratulate those who joined yesterday too, and those who have joined today. Congratulations to you all, and looking forward to hearing your testimony. Anonymous attendee says, please, for those who can't join the mentorship for now, are there materials that they can purchase on crypto investing? Yeah, two places you can go. I have a book on Amazon on crypto. So go to Amazon and just type Stephen Akintayo. You're going to see my book on that. Also, you can go to StephenAkintayoUniversity.com, StephenAkintayoUniversity.com, www.StephenAkintayoUniversity.com. You'll be able to see a lot of the video courses I've done, on crypto. Is $47 per month for you to access the Stephen University. All my videos are there, all my videos. Okay, but it's a monthly subscription program. You can do any course you want. You write the course, and you get a certificate. That's what's beautiful about it. So you can always go there. It has all the videos and coaching program. So it's how to make payment for yesterday's course. For yesterday's course, I posted the link yesterday. The code to get discount is the same. The code is the same as the still Dr. S. Akintayo. So just visit that. But that is basically stevenactel.com/Forex mentorship. Okay, steveaxel.com/Forex mentorship. That is what that is. Like I said, each coaching is $10,000, and yesterday and today we gave $8,500 on each program. You can choose to join one or join all. It's up to you. So the cost per program, if you're paying today, is $1,500. So if you want to do the two rather, that's $3,000. Okay. So the link, if any of my guys are there, any of my IT guys, kindly let me post the link for the yesterday's coaching for the Forex class also, for those who want that. So any more questions? If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you have questions, feel free. I'm gonna take a few questions, then we wrap up for today. But again, I really want you to let me know, did you get value? If you got value, type I got value, guys. Talk to me. If you got value, type I got value, value. Okay, I have pinned the guy who is asking, I've just pinned the link. I just pinned the link now. So I've pinned right now the details, whether you want to join today's coaching or you want to join yesterday's coaching. You now have all the details you need for those of you on Facebook. So you have the link that you need, both yesterday and today. Also, one more question. Anybody, any more question? Okay. Let me post the link again for those of you who are here on webinar. So you have it. I'm gonna play just one video and then we wrap up for the day. So this is a testimonial video. One of my students who joined the coaching program and how, you know, he's been able to step up his game, you know, so I'm going to play that video for you guys. I'm always proud of that video because for people like us who train, it takes a lot. Somebody's asking, say, why is it that much? 99 or 125, $127 with another group to join. Well, you know, that's why you should join the group, right? The group don't have the kind of testimonies that we have. So that's the answer. Remember, I started today's training by telling you that the soup that is very delicious, okay, cost a fortune. Anything of value comes with a price. And the price is going to always be as much as the quality that you're getting. So people always ask me those questions. Why is it expensive? Why is that? And the answer is very simple. The quality of what we offer you, you know, if you're able to get it somewhere else, that's fine, but you won't get it elsewhere. That's why. Okay. And the rate of success that we achieve with our student is remarkable, that it is worth charging that kind of money. So for example, a student of mine, you know, joined just like you are about to join. He paid, that's at that time, this was 4 years ago, $1,000. Went ahead to make $150,000. The question is, am I the owner of the $150,000? Certainly not. It's his money. So the question is, why does he make that kind of crazy profit when he only paid me $1,000? Is it fair? But the truth is that old money is his money. I can't touch it, right? So that's the secret to success. It costs you a fortune to learn something, but the reality is also that what you end up making from what somebody has taught you, and the fact that it's not as if you keep paying them, okay? It's just a one-time thing, and anything else you make for the rest of your life is your money. Sometimes it's also not fair. I have had students I've trained who have made $1 million in what they learned from me. Now, they didn't pay me up to $20,000. Now they've made $1 million. Okay, is it fair? Okay, that's the questions you ask. So people charge you to the degree of the value they are offering you and the level of success that you potentially can make, and that they've had results, they've had students, they've had people they've mentored who have done that. You could Google my name, you see a lot of testimonies. So at my level, first of all, we don't beg people to join our coaching anymore because we have so much results to prove that what we do is real and valid. Second of all, is also that our level now, we charge what is fair considering the time it's costing us to train you. One of the things you need to know, as a man gets to a level where he does not need to train to make money, it becomes difficult to train. In fact, a lot of my friends always ask me, how do you still spend time to train? Okay, because obviously I'm going to make more money not sitting down here with you guys than sitting down here with you guys. And that's the actual fact. Okay, I've built a multi-billion Naira corporation, multi-million dollar corporations. And I'm busy. I have over 500 staff that work with me full-time and part-time. So I'm busy growing my business. So each time I take time to come and say I want to share, is genuinely out of the fact that we still want to teach you something. And trust me, my sister, anything of value comes with a cost. And if it doesn't cost you much, you ain't gonna value it. That's just the way the life works. So I hope you understand. But if you don't understand, I also get it. Okay. But that's the value. But you can also place a price on somebody's wisdom, knowledge, what somebody knows. You can't place a price on it. So I'm going to play this video and then we can wrap up for the day. Yeah, so it's a testimony video of one of my students, like I said, who was able to turn he got, I was here in Dubai, I think, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
And I did a training, and this my student bought my DVD on cryptocurrency. And last year alone, he invested $1,000 into cryptocurrency. And guess how much he made last year alone? $150,000. Now, he's one of those students who refuse to do further coaching. So I keep telling people that knowledge is not a destination, it's a journey. So buying video is a phase. As you start doing well, you need a one-on-one coaching. Now, the good news was, for me, why I'm sharing his stories, because even though he eventually didn't make all the $150,000 because he didn't know how to when to pull out. So the currency went down, but he still made $40,000 cash that he withdrew and made money from. And he's a smart one in the sense that he's also investing in real estate big time. And so let's hear from him. Tell us your name and tell us what you do.
Hello.
And your story. Yeah.
My name is Aaron Obola. I live here in Dubai. Yeah, Mr.
What do you do here in Dubai?
Okay, I have this marine equipment. Okay. I have a company, marine equipment.
Okay, you are into sales of marine equipment.
Yeah, into Dubai. This Yamaha speedboat machine engine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here in Dubai. I've been here for like 12 years.
12 years in Dubai.
Yes.
Wow. You are the boss. Okay, so how did you get to meet Stephen Akintayo?
Yeah, I can remember 2 years ago you came to our church.
Okay.
And you said that you have like 20 way to make money.
Yeah.
Which the one I took inside was a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought your CD. I went to my study date. And what happened after studying the CD, I went into cryptocurrency with $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, after I think December,
yeah,
that $1,000 I was able to get 150,000 US dollars,
Wow.
which is like 550,000
Dirhams.
Yeah.
Wow.
That December, I was supposed to pull out the money, but I did not. I was thinking the crypto will still be going up.
My greedy brother.
I was thinking it's still going to be going up, but when it got to like January, February, the thing went down. I said for me to just like lose all the money, I quickly pull out $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah, out of it, which I lost like $80,000 to $90,000. I didn't really lost it, but
because at least it's just $1,000 you put in.
And it dropped. Although I still have so many coin, which is the crypto coin that in my wallet still, which I'm still praying is still going up by the grace of God. That's how my story,
your story changed. And
that does it.
But how did you get courage? Because I do lots of these trainings, and the problem is that people, even after listening to me, still do not have the courage to believe they can make those kind of money. Okay, so when I tell people you can go into these businesses, these are 20 businesses you can do, you can make money, they find it hard to believe. I knew I came to your church and I trained you guys, but what gave you the confidence to go into the business and put in?
Yeah, when I watch your CD, the way I think you brought one of that person.
Yes,
I was also talking about the cryptocurrency. He said he put in some money on cryptocurrency. At the end of the day, the money he realized after 1 year or 2 years. But I also talk about the billionaire coin. Also. Even that billionaire coin, I also put like 100,000 naira.
Okay.
Which I sent $300 to Nigeria. They helped me to open the account and one of your staff.
Okay.
Now, even that one now is up to about 45 million. Which for the night I can't pull it out. Because billionaire coin, they are still like building up a member concerning that. Which when it's done, I know I have a better cash.
Okay, guys. Have you learned something today, guys? If you learned something today, type I learned. So we have a lot of testimonies, guys, and we can go on and on. Deepo is no longer here. I wish he's here to say bye-bye. So we have enough testimony from people who have gone through what we do and, have really, really turned things around. So, and that's what's important. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the top in the classes. I have a session with you once a month while Deepo does day-to-day aspect of the coaching. And so looking forward to seeing you all, guys. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Love you. Bye-bye. Come on. I thought you guys are going to sign me off. Show me some love, everybody. Come on, guys. And please, guys, the code will soon stop working. So if you really are serious about joining the coaching, you better go use it right now. The code that gives you the discount will soon stop working. So go use it now. Please, I don't need anyone to start, sending us mails that you still want the discount. We've clearly stated it. The discount is only for those who are able to use the coupon while we're at the webinar. If you afterwards, don't send us a mail asking us for discount, please, okay? It's value we're giving you, and it's value for value. We love you. Bye-bye, guys. Good evening.